Head coach Drew McMinn joining me, and long time no speak, but a lot of good things have happened here around RMU since we did last speak. First, a win in Penn State that was, at least in a national sense, a bit of a head turner for you guys. Drew a lot of positive national attention to the program, and then you come in home and you get a very nice win against a tough High Point group. What have you liked about the team the last couple weeks?
Overall, I think we're most pleased with the fact that we're just playing the brand of ball we like to play. We talk about dictating the pace at both ends of the field, and a lot of that happens in between the lines as well. So we're really building on that identity and, again, continuing to just execute at the highest level that we possibly can.
The guys have talked, you heard it before a little bit about some of the older guys who are contributing this year. The Redshirt Juniors in particular, guys like Schmidt, guys like Perkins, others. There are a number of guys who maybe for one reason or another didn't get the playing time in 2017 or 2016 or before. Now they've paid their dues, they're getting their time, and they're making the most of it. And it just seems to be such a shot in the arm to the team to have those guys all producing all at the same time.
Yeah, absolutely. They're certainly a product of their work, as you mentioned. And, you look at, the fact that across the board in Division I, it's pretty difficult to step on the field as a freshman. And, we have guys that come in and do it, and we're always going to put the guys in the field that we feel are going to put us in the best position to be successful. But, those guys that have worked and worked to get to where they are, it's just that much more rewarding, and they're that much more ready to just seize the opportunity and be able to produce. But again, it's certainly a product of their work over the last few years.
You have one freshman, Corson Keeley, who seems to be living up to his last name to this point. He's off to a good start offensively. Jake Boudreau also playing very well. Had another goal last week late in the game that helped nail down the win. What has Jake been bringing to the team this year that you've liked?
Yeah, he's just an extremely intelligent player. Jake keeps things simple, which is a big thing that we push across within our offense. We feel that we play fast enough that it shouldn't take too difficult of things to be able to break down a defense. So Jake just really buys into what we talk about on that side of the ball with keeping things simple, doing his job. He does the intangibles very well, ground balls, plays good defense, plays in between the lines. So just very solid across the board in every single dimension of the position.
I know you guys early in the season stressed picking up the pace a little bit on extra man opportunities, kind of pushing the tempo, being a little more efficient in that regard. 4 man-up goals by Robert Morris this past Saturday against High Point. First time in over 3 calendar years the team has scored that many in a single game. So from a personal standpoint, as a coach trying to stress that thing, do you kind of declare victory in that respect after Saturday?
Yeah, part of that was, we had a 2-minute non-releasable, so that certainly helps. But, overall we're pleased with that unit. We're continuing to grow. Again, that personnel that we have within that unit has really done a terrific job of just buying into the ball movement and, again, keeping things simple. And again, week to week, we're just seeing a lot of maturation with that group and, certainly hoping to come out here, and if we get some more opportunities this week, that we'll take advantage of them.
Expectations getting higher for this team as it continues to play well and push through the last of that non-conference schedule before the conference opener on St. Patrick's Day against Sacred Heart. This Saturday, Marquette is the host, 2 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Central. Marquette, a team in the Big East that usually contends, and they're expected to this year. I guess in that respect, they haven't really changed. What do you look for from the Golden Eagles, and how do you come out of Milwaukee with a win?
Yeah, we're two very different stylistic teams. They like to control the pace of the game. They like to slow the ball down. A lot more deliberate on the offensive end than we are. And our goal every time out is we want to make teams play the way that we want to play. So we're going to, again, push the tempo at both ends of the field. We're going to try to get our opportunities in between the lines. And, offensively, we have some specific things that we've noticed that we wanted to expose. And, just being efficient overall. On the offensive end, we need to make sure that we're seizing the opportunities that we have and defensively getting the stops when we can.
And finally, since I didn't get to talk to you this past week, we have to let you be the final arbiter on this matter because you are head coach. We have to settle the great Girl Scout cookie debate. Favorite Girl Scout cookie for one and all, what is it?
I have to go with Thin Mints. That's my go-to. So
yes. Yes. Good taste confirmed. Yes. Head coach Drew McMinn and, again, his Colonials playing some very good ball and looking to go to 4-2 on the season as they travel to Marquette to round out that season opening stretch of non-conference games. Thanks, Coach.